al-Umdan, where we are now, which is the synagogue known as the mother of all the pillars that the Arabs gave its name, because of these bases of pillars that you see here, which we're standing on, and we're moving around the synagogue now, which deals with what was once here. In the middle would have been a bima, this place over here. But again, why are we here? So we are now on the edge of a neighborhood known as Buchman, which is one of the furthest neighborhoods in Modi'in. Carry along the road that you can hear the traffic along, you'll get to Park Canada and finally to the number one highway that leads you from Jerusalem to Tel Aviv. When they were digging this area of Buchman, lo and behold, they knew it must be somewhere around here. They came across many things. Some of them unfortunately being covered up, and others have been left, and this is one of those places that was left. al-Umdan possibly could be the area that the Maccabees once lived in. You've heard of Mattatyahu, you've heard of Yehuda Maccabee, and many others that you know from the story of Hanukkah. They could have all been here. And why is that the case? So we know the story of what we understand when we look at the Sefer Maccabees, the book of the Maccabees, or we look at the Talmud itself, which when it measures the distance from where we're standing now to Jerusalem, it sits at pretty much the same distance as we have today. Could this be their home? And it's an incredible thought for us. We're in a Beit Knesset. Why would they have a Beit Knesset? Well, they didn't. They had a Beit Knesset, not what we call today a shul. A makom lichnos anashim, a place to gather people together. They didn't need a Beit Knesset from the point of view of a place to come and pray, because they still had the temple, even though the temple, of course, was defiled by the Greeks at the time. It will only be after the destruction of the temple that we will then have to take this makom lichnos, a place that we gathered people together, and turn it into a place of tefillah, a place where we come and pray. I stand here today, Hanukkah, during the 8 sites for the 8 nights, thinking to myself, it doesn't matter whether they prayed here or not, but am I in the place where they walked? Am I walking in their footsteps? Am I standing in the place where Yehuda Maccabee gave a talk to some of his generals? Am I standing in a place where they came to inspire their town? Let us not be taken by the Greek culture. Let us stand up for what it means to have Jewish values. All of these things today are like, if you want, banding around me. It's an incredible thought that I'm in the place where everything started. Have a wonderful Chag. And just remember, every footsteps you take in this country, you're walking in your history. You're walking in your stories, which allow us to build on our values, which allow us to be inspired, again, to be a wonderful Jew that's going to light up the world. Chag Sameach.